everyone. John Gerardi here, sports editor at the Williamsport Sun-Gazette. Welcome to Sports Talk this week. As you can see from behind me, we are not at the Williamsport Sun-Gazette office. We're here in Williamsport at the pool for the second day of the District 4 swimming championships where it just wrapped up. We have a lot to get in here, so we'll just go right in with the girls competition. We had a few locals here have some success. Lewisburg's Delaney Humphrey won the 200 free race, and the big story was Lewisburg freshman Kimberly Shannon absolutely cruising through her competition in both the 200 IM and 500 free. In the 200 IM, Shannon set a new PR in 2:05.79, winning the event by 12 seconds, and in the 500 free, her most impressive showing tonight was when she won in 5:02.15 by 22 seconds. Just an absolutely solid performance today from Shannon in both those races. You know, I spoke with Shannon, and she was just impressed and surprised by how well she did in those races. And Humphrey was happy to get to the state meet. After last year, as a lot of people know, there was no Class AA competition at Bucknell for the state championships due to the COVID-19 pandemic. Obviously, a lot of swimmers wanted to get back and be able to redeem themselves. And for Humphrey, that's one of the things she really wanted to do. You could see it when she hit the wall and won that event. When she put her hand over her mouth, it just was kind of surprised she was able to win. You know, we interviewed Humphrey, and she was just really happy with the fact that she is being able to go back to the state meet. Well, first, I mean, to win the 200 free there by 10 seconds, or cut 10 seconds off your seed time, you have to be happy with that.
I was very happy. I was super nervous going in, just like it being my senior year and everything. We knew that Kimmy, my teammate, had been coming up. Sorry, I can't breathe. Had been coming up to the high school a while before, and I knew that she was good at the same events that I was good at. So I knew that I normally swim the 5 for 2 a.m. So I wanted to change it up this year to go all out and see what I could do. So it was super exciting for that to happen.
You know, talking about that race, because it seemed for about halfway through, you, Athens, and Danville, you three were right neck and neck, and then you started slowly pulling away. What was kind of the key for you?
Honestly, I needed a motto to be able to tell myself that whole time, and I think what I kept telling myself was, it's your last year. It's easy, like everyone says this, but high school really does fly by, so to have that motto in my head of just like, this is your last one, this is your last year, was super helpful.
You know, after last year with not being able to compete at states because of COVID, is it a relief to win today and get that berth to go in?
Absolutely. It was so heartbreaking to get to warm-ups last year and then just be told, like, oh, it's postponed, which we knew it meant, like, that it was over. So to have that automatic qualification this year and know that something is going to happen, it's such a relief.
Is it, I mean, how much are you looking forward to just being able to compete at states?
Oh, I'm so excited. States is seriously one of like the most fun high school meets, I would say, just because of the atmosphere and everything about it. So I am so excited and so happy.
You know, talk about the relay too. I mean, you guys, it seemed like the third, when you're coming up in the third leg there, and it seemed like you guys were kind of neck and neck. I mean, just talk about that race.
We knew it was going to be a good race. We knew we had tough competition. So we put a freshman in the last leg, which that's a lot of pressure, I'm sure, coming in as a freshman. But we all had really good splits. So I think everyone's really happy with that. And we're happy for our competition. We had tough competition, so it was nice. It was good.
I mean, to start out this meet here, too, with the second place finish, and you take the win in the 200. I mean, what does that mean so far?
It's a huge morale boost. I think to have that weight off your shoulders of the question of, like, am I going to qualify? To have that weight off your shoulders just makes it so much more fun and less, like anxious the whole time. Yeah. But yeah.
Now, did you qualify as a sophomore for the state meet?
I did, yeah.
So, I mean, going back then, what's kind of I guess what's kind of the ultimate goal then for you?
I think for high school, my goal has always just been qualify for states, because I know, like, states really is just so fun for me. So I think my goal in high school is always just to qualify for states so that you can have as much fun as you want at that meet. Yeah.
All right, thank you.
Thank you.
Congrats. One area swimmer we had who wanted to get back to the state meet after last year not being able to compete due to the COVID-19 pandemic was Jersey Shore's Megan Keegan. Now, Keegan raced in the 100 breast and the 100 fly, and she had to go against Shamokin's Gabrielle Doss, a tremendous swimmer. Keegan came up just shy in both those races, taking second. She was more than happy that she was able to compete. For her, it was more about times than it was about medaling. First, that race seemed like a really tight one and close between you and for the top four there. You guys were all neck and neck. How much does that push you though when they're close like that?
It's nice just to have competition, have a race like this, because it's been so long since we've been able to race like this. So it's nice just to see what I can do, tapered and suited and everything.
What was kind of your goal coming in the district today?
Just PR, really, honestly. I knew there's so many amazing swimmers here that I can't really look at places. I just had to go for my times.
Obviously in this one and then later on you're racing against Gabrielle and that race against
Yeah, I know.
How tough is it to race against her?
It's really hard. I swim on a club team with Gabby, so I practice with her consistently. So it's fun to race with her, and she pushes me. So honestly, it's a chance to have a good race with her.
Obviously last year for the COVID, you qualified for state, but you couldn't compete.
Yeah.
How much of a motivation is there to get back this year? Was that kind of one of your goals?
Yeah, it was. I mean, I knew it'd be harder this year with the cutting it in half, how many people made it.
Yeah.
So it really was just looking at the times, and it'd be nice to make it back there, but with the time cuts, it's a little tricky this year.
Yeah. All right, thank you.
Yeah, thank you.
That was a success we had on the girls' side here at the District 4 Championships. On the boys' side, we didn't have anyone qualify for the state meet, but we did have a lot of medals. Lewisburg freshman Mason Ordonis took second in the 200 free, third in the 500 free, and Mitchell Malusis took third in both the 100 fly and the 100 back. Both really solid performances by both of them, and they helped Lewisburg take fifth in the team title on the boys' side on Wednesday. That'll do it for Sports Talk this week. As I said, I'm John Gerardi, your sports editor at the Sun-Gazette. We had a great 2 days of swimming competition here. Williamsport will compete this year at the District 6 Class AAA Championships. Now, the diving on that took place Thursday night, so we don't know the results yet. And swimming will take place Friday, and Williamsport has 22 swimmers in total competing. So there's a lot of chances for them to have someone qualify for states like they did last year. State meet this year won't be at Bucknell. It's at Cumberland Valley in 2 weeks. Hopefully we have some locals actually medal this year and get on the podium stand. For John Gerardi, this is Sports Talk. See you later.